You are about to sit down with a warm, steamy cup of hot chocolate when you hear knocking at the door. You set the cup down and walk towards the entrance of your home. You open the door, but it seems no one is there. You consider it to be the rascally little children of the neighborhood playing one of their little pranks again. As you head back towards your dining room, you hear the knocking again. You peek out the blinds and again you see no one. The strange knocking continues for what seems like weeks. No matter where in the house you are, you always hear the hollow sound of the door echoing through the house. The constant echo of the door slowly begins to drive you insane, and you decide to stop answering it. A few days have passed, and you begin to notice that the knocking has stopped significantly. It is now evening, and you are watching the weather. There is going to be a severe blizzard from the early hours of the morning into the evening of tomorrow. The weatherman continues. It is recommended that There is nothing more to be heard, for the power has shut out. You find yourself sitting in a cold, empty, silent room. The hum of the air conditioner has stopped, and the familiar warm light of the kitchen at night is replaced with a cold, dark mist. You decide to go to bed early so you can wake up to the warmth of the morning sun. You get into your bed, and you lay there for what feels like hours. You slowly become paranoid. You feel like there are eyes all over the room burning into your skin. Then you hear it. The knocking begins. It seems to be coming from the kitchen door. You try to ignore it, but it only becomes louder. You get out of bed and wander into the kitchen. You walk towards the kitchen window and peek out into the blizzard, and you see a familiar figure. Before you can inspect it more clearly, the knocking begins to grow louder at the front door. You pull out a knife. You begin walking slowly towards the door, gripping the knife tighter and tighter as you walk closer and closer. You grab the doorknob and yank the door open, pointing the knife out into the storm. No one is there. You shut the door. You turn to head back to your room, but you freeze as you hear a slow knock to your left. You slowly turn to face the noise, and pure horror runs through your veins. You are staring into a mirror, looking at your reflection. It looks back at you. It holds the same knife in its hands that you have in yours, except it didn't slip out of its hands when you dropped yours in pure terror. You find yourself unable to move as it slowly lifts its hands towards what now seems like a thin sheet of mere plastic. It smiles and says, "Knock, knock."
Hunt, hunt.